dollar weakness has been very beneficial to my trading account. I'm currently floating $8,500 at the time of recording this on the S&P 500.
You what?
Hey traders, welcome back to another video. This is a little bit different. I just wanted to do a little bit of a update on the S&P 500 trade. I officially just closed out of my position after 1 full month and 20 days. So about 50 days, give or take, that I rode this trade from the beginning of November all through in December and until now. And I just trailed out as we speak. And I want to talk a little bit about this. I want to talk about what I think I did right in this trade, what I think I did wrong in this trade, because as you'll see, we'll pop up an image on the screen. This was my final P&L moments before my trade ended up trailing stops or hitting my trailing stop. It came out to approximately $48,000 in profits. And that is a pretty remarkable number. Young trader Nick would have been shocked to hear those numbers. And I just want to say, for those of you guys who have been supporting me through this trade and being so positive and constructive in my comment section, I want to say thank you. I know that it does come across sometimes as me, kind of boasting about this one good trade. And I just want to talk a little bit about it. So let me be transparent. Let me start with the bad. I was early to this trade. I was trying to buy the S&P 500 arguably a little bit too early in this move. Now, I tried to catch pullbacks on this move here. I remember trying to catch a pullback to this point. And again, my context was overall, I liked the bullish scenario for markets. I thought that, rate holds and the Fed seeing inflation coming down, I thought that that would be bullish for markets. And it was. The point, however, is that fundamentally I was bullish over here. I still am fundamentally as we speak now. However, the thing here is you can still be right fundamentally, but early in the trade. So I was early and I took a couple losses along the way. In fact, we'll pop up another screenshot on the screen here from my Twitter where I published my overall trading performance this year. And you'll note that there was 3 red months. This was largely because I was very outright bullish on the market. However, I was early to the trade. Sometimes, however, the cool thing about trading is you don't have to be right all the time. I eventually did end up catching this breakout. Pullbacks on the lower time frames allowed me to get in. And it was just off to the races from the get-go. And I want to say, most of my greatest trades, that's how they go. I enter in the trade and they just go and go and go and they do not stop. Whereas trades that don't work out, I'm stopped out pretty quick usually. And so that's what happened prior to catching this big runner. I want to also talk about how I managed this position. So my initial stop loss, as you can see annotated here, was just back around the previous lows. And so this ended up being at the end point about actually we can get the measurement out and see what this is. So here was the initial risk approximately, and we could say we finally hit trailing stop for about a 7.5 risk to reward on the trade. So again, I stopped out here and my overall risk to reward became approximately about a 7 times my risk, 7.5 times my initial risk, which is not bad. So this trade worked out very well, but it took me a couple tries to find it. And that's the cool thing about trading. You don't have to be right every time. You just have to be right enough to make it count. And in this case, the trade definitely did make it count. I was able to trail my stop pretty much throughout the trade several times. I trailed stops here, I trailed stops here, I trailed stops here, and then I trailed stops here, and finally here. So I trailed stops several times. In fact, inside of the Discord, we put up a little bit of a celebration post here. There's my bull run. I don't even think those are bulls. I think those are something else. But the point is, congrats to the people who were in the trade with me. I know a lot of members caught this, and this was a pretty game-changing trade for my personal trading this year. This one single trade made up probably like half of my trading profits this year approximately. It was absolutely crazy. And so here's all the updates again from the initial position, which was taken, by the way, November 1st. And I want to talk a little bit about why. I pointed out in my signal that was sent out to members initially, I liked the bullish setup. Despite the market looking horrible September and October, I stayed the course in my fundamental bias. Remember, I mentioned I was bullish during these times. That's why I was getting smoked and I didn't have such a great trading performance during that period. But I stuck to my bias and waited for the technical setup. I got it, and the market just absolutely slam dunked and ran. And I'll show you this. Here's the updated look. Here's what actually ended up happening. We had a wonderful November and December in terms of market expansion. We saw the market just explode higher, and my fundamental bias tied with seasonality that I got from the Edge Finder gave us a really bullish setup. Now, the Edge Finder has also helped me to spot this because it pointed out early on that indices looked bullish. We had UK 100, SPX, NAS, US 30, all of these started to point bullish early in November, and allowed me to capture some wonderful, wonderful trades there on the indices. And, you know, again, the cool thing about trading is you don't have to be right every time. You just have to be right enough to make it count when you catch that good trade. And with my trailing stop style, there are moments like this where you capture just monster movers. Sure, there are some frustrations before you find these sort of trades, but they do come and they are worth the wait. So shout out to people who join the Discord who you know, I know I've been chatting with so many other indices bulls, people who've been trading this inside of our group. Shout out to you if you caught the move as well. I know a lot of you in the comment section may feel the same way if you caught the indices. Congrats. It was a wonderful, wonderful move, and we really stayed the course on this one. If you would like to join the Discord or get access to the Edge Finder, there will be links down below in the description, as well as a promo code. Get you a nice discount here during the holidays. Use that link down below in the description. Use the promo code. You can get a copy of the Edge Finder, which is the market data software that I use to find setups, or you can get access to the trade alerts inside of our Discord, like I said, for indices, FX, commodities, stocks, and you'll also be able to follow along with Frank and Ivan, the two other traders within the group. Quick video, but I just wanted to showcase the trade and give those of you guys who have been following the channel a little bit of an update on the position. I am fully out and looking for new opportunities. And again, you know, with Christmas on the horizon here, markets are likely to be a little bit quiet. However, I still will be watching, and if this does turn into a bigger pullback, I may be looking to get back involved. So keep updated inside of the Discord. If you're in there, I'll be publishing any ideas that I have there. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're looking to improve as a trader, we've got some cool free resources here that I wanted to share as we close today's video. Down below in the description, there is a link to join our Discord channel or our Telegram channel. And we also have our website, a1trading.com, where traders can get access to free course material to help you improve as a trader. Remember, we are also live Monday through Friday on this channel around 9:30 a.m. US Eastern, broadcasting most live news events and that sort of thing. So hope to see you there. And also, we do have a couple videos here showing up on the screen. If either of these seems like it might be helpful to you, then make sure to click here or here, and we'll see you there.